Welcome to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm Bava. Today we're going to put together our lists to play against Dan for the Pauper Brewers Cup Season 1. So we've got our winners here, and I went to the appropriate articles. Dan's going to play the articles in our grudge match. He's going to play the winning lists in our grudge matches, so he's going to play Eidolon and on. But I have to put together all the lists, so I have to put together the winning list and the other lists. So let us do this. So I think Dan did this all manually, which was interesting, because if you just go like this, he was a bit disgruntled with me for not having these lists available for download. But if you just make something in Notepad like this, 60 cards, space, 15 cards, save, to desktop, Eidolon and on, like so. Alright, then we'll go over here into our collection. Little pro tip for you guys, you're probably already aware of it if you've looked at lists. And we import this from our desktop. Pauper, we can pick a thing. Who's an Eidolon person? That doesn't matter. Voila, 16, 15, done. So the only problem with this is that the basic lands are going to be mismatched, and that bothers me. And it's I need to get rid of some land is what I need to do. Basic land, island. Oh, those are okay. Good. It's that swamp. So you can see I only have one kind of island in my collection, one art. But we got the full art swamp, and then we picked up this swamp in a draft at some point, so that's a little annoying. So take you out. 4, 5. I'll take that big guy out too. There. Gotta have matching lands, even though it takes a little bit longer. Everything else should more or less be okay. It's one thing I wish they would fix about MTGO is just making it so that if you have cards, if you have 4 from a certain set, use those 4. Don't use 2 from one set and 2 from another set. Use the 4 that match. That would be great. Same thing for land. Pick the land you have the most of and use those. If it's all the same, just do that. Hey, he has 35 of these swamps, let's use these instead of one of this and one of this, and then we'll use 4 of these. Doesn't make any sense, Magic. It is good to have matching lands because it helps you not accidentally give away information when lands are bouncing around, getting returned to your hand, or other things happening. If your opponent's keeping track and you have different art on your lands, they can tell if you still have a land in your hand or not. If you had one that got bounced and you accidentally played the one with a different art, and they're like, okay, this is a different swamp. They can't tell if you have the same art. That's another little pro tip for you. Alright, so there's Eidolon and on. That's the winning deck. We're not going to play that against Dan. We're going to play either Mono Harpy Control by Roberto or Dimir Shinobi by Gerj. Yeah, so there's this. Flickers, Harpies. Of course he's got Ghostly Flicker. Come on. Gray Merchants, Specters, Walls, Rats. Oh. Alright. Edict's pretty nice. Disfigure, not super helpful. Tragic Live Victim. Our Flesh. Alright, well. That one's interesting. We need to think about Chittering Rats would really be better against the Eidolon and on list too, because that's what we're going to play against. Yeah, returning non-land permanents could be alright. Flickering that guy's kind of cool. Okay, otherwise we have Dimir Shinobi, which is Cavern Harpies. There is the Chittering Rats, Gray Merchants, Muldrifters, Ninjas, Shinobis. This guy's not great. That guy's good. Edicts, consult the necrophage. We've got the agony warps and the edicts. There's a snuff out. We have some undying evils, and we have some oubliettes. What does the land look like? So this has 21 land with 3 aqueducts. This has 23 land with 3 aqueducts. Slightly heavier on the land. Where's my card draw? 3 Muldrifters. Flickers, Harpies. Yeah. Kind of cool with the ninjas. Chainer's edicts here, huh? Agony warps, edicts, snuff out, undying evil. Pretty interesting. 21 land's not enough. Not for this kind of list. So we're going to do Mono Harpy Control by Roberto. That's what we're going to play. So same thing, we'll just copy from here over here. We just got to get rid of these things and it'll work just fine. And leave a space there. Make sure there's no spaces down here. Save as, what is this? Mono Harpy Control. Medio. Week 1. Let's do that. Alright, come over here. Let's put this together. What do we got? Blue, black stuff. Should have been new. Alright. Ooh, I don't have any alchemists. That's interesting. How about the rest of this stuff? 1, 2. Islands are fine, those are fine, those are fine, those are fine, and that's fine. Cedraxis Alchemist. I'll pick up these guys later. But there we go. We have week 1 there. Where did our other guy go? Idle on and on. Idle on and on. I did already have it put together. I was curious enough to try it out, and it was horrible. All right. So week 1, idle on and on. Okay, so that's week 1. So we're gonna play Mono Harpy Control. I think the Harpies is doing some good work here. We got the flickers too for fun. Yes. Week 2 votes. So Dan's gonna play Esper Blinkifax by Brick. 4 of any of the blades. Yep. So blah blah blah. So he's getting Shield Mage, prevent all damage that would be dealt to artifact creatures, blah blah blah. That guy, Sanctum, Teachings, Blink, Leaks, Blades. Yeah. It's gonna have mana problems in this list. So this is a 3-color list. Yep, it's a 3-color list with 20 mana sources. 2 of those are signets. It's not enough, guys. I mean, I don't care that you have mystical teachings in here. 2, 2, 3, 1, 5, 4, 5. Yeah, this is not enough land. Dan's gonna have problems with that. I'm gonna have problems with that when I play it. All right, so let's put together the Blinkifax list by Brick. First off, file, save as, week 2. Like so. Import that. Yeah. Let's see which cards we might need to grab. We need some swamps here. Like that, and we need some plains. They're all the same plains. Otherwise, we need some dismantling blows, but we'll pick those up later. Alright, so we have a choice between Bant Sword and Shield or Jund Hack and Slash. Alright, so we have Heliod's Pilgrim, which I really like. 4 Heliod's Pilgrim, which are pretty much, well, grabbing some good stuff here. Yeah, kind of like that. We have 19 land here. Yeah, 20 mana sources here, though. 7, 11, 15. Guys, you can't just throw stuff in and pretend it's land if it's not. If this is what you have for a one-lander, you're screwing yourself over. One drop, 2, 1, 2, 1. 3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 2. Alright. To be fair, super low curve here. We've got 2 4-ofs and some 3-ofs, and that's it. So that's not too bad. Riot Spikes. It's pretty fun. Lightnings, Searing Blazes, Riot Spikes, Terminates, and Lightning Bolts. I do love all this stuff. It's pretty fun. Oh look, he's got some border posts here along with his land. So I'm going to take the Bant Sword and Shield by Hell2Pay for our matchup here. Okay. Save as week 2, Bant Sword and Shield. Hell2Pay. Save. Okay, let's load that up. Gideon's a sword and shield sort of fellow. What do we need? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. Alright. And we've got all the rest of these cards. That's pretty nice. So we should pretty much be set to go. Look, Muldrifters. I love Muldrifters. Good. Alright, let's move on to week 3 here. Little Heroic Boros won week 3. So Dan's going to be playing that, and we will need to have a copy of it as well for later. Save as week 3. Heroic Boros by Hell2Pay. Save. Alright. Leave that open. Doodle-doo. Okie doke. Yeah, we're just gonna fix our mountains and our plains here. Every time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 mountains we need. All right. Is 4 non 1-drops or Kiln Fiends. Otherwise, it's all 1-drops. That was the challenge. All 1-drops in the side. Pretty interesting. All right, so we can pick Lowrider by Broco Lee to kind of like, what have we got? Yeah. Gosh, that's pretty fun. Or Jun Suspenders. All right, we're picking Broco Lee's list here, which I like. Oh, let's do this first properly. Boom. Also 4 Kiln Fiends as the only 2-drops. Kiln Fiend was a popular choice for that. Week 3, Lowrider, Broco Lee. Week 3. Okay. Import you. Sure. Oh, we need these crack the earths, huh? Mountains. You guys are wrong. There. Swamps. There we go. Good. Alright, so we need some of those cards. We need Lightning Axe as well. That's fine. Okay. Cool. Moving on. Almost halfway through here. Week 5. Well, this is week 4 choice though. Distant Spirits. This is what Dan is playing. It's a Spirit / Arcane list by Greater Gerardin. So we will need to sleeve this up for later. Boom, 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 boom. Damn. All right. Save as week 4. Distant Spirits. Greater Gerardin. Okay. Pauper, add deck. Import week 4. Spirits, huh? Well, Sword's a good pick for Spirits. Ooh, we're gonna need some cards for this one. Interesting. Alright. Swamp. 5, 6, 7. What else do we need? Forest. You and you. Nope, and you. Nope, and you. Missed. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. If you do it one kind of land at a time, it's easy to tell how much you would need to put in, and then it's not as challenging. Terramorphics match. Well, we need a lot of stuff for this list, but that's fine. We'll get to that a bit later. So we get to pick our list, and it's either Decaying Melody by Hell to Pay, which uses a lot of the Innistrad zombies. The distant melody your opponents will hear is nothing but the hollow moaning of your decaying, reanimated army. These guys are pretty cool. Otherwise we have Wizards by Roberto. God, I don't know Roberto. I don't think I can play the Wizards list. What do we have over here? We're manifesting, we're stitching, we're screeching. Yeah. Anglers, scabs. It's pretty interesting. All right. Yeah. Non-spirit creature. Alright, that's pretty rough. But we're going to play Decaying Melody by Hell to Pay. I like that Wizards list, but I don't know, it's too much for me. Save as week 4. Decaying Melody. Hell to Pay. Hell to Pay gave us a lot of great lists. I should have just. There we go. Decaying Liliana, of course. What do we need? You and you. Hey, we got it. Alright. And the island should be fine. Evolving Wilds Expanses. We do need a couple cards for this. We'll do that a bit later. This is coming along well, though. We've got week 1, week 2, week 2, week 3, week 3, week 4, week 4. Halfway through. Week 5. Week 5, Extended Pauper. All Deaths Welcome by Modern Fever was the winner for this week. So let's get that one set up here. Yep. Save as. Week 5, All Deaths Welcome, Modern Fever. Save. Let's pick RS2 while we're here. Now let's do this first, because if I overwrite that, I'll be annoyed. Gotcha. Okay, we need some Reeve souls for this list. Alright, so we can do Grixis Go by Obzen, or A Cruel, Beautiful World by Midnight Memory. Traveler, Rats, this guy, that guy. Townsfolk, Alarm. Oh. +2/+1 in Vigilance, Read the Bones, Harsh Sustenance, Inspired Charge, and Triplicate Spirits. The other choice is Grixis Go. Man, I don't know. This is a little rough. I don't really feel like playing a control deck in this one, so I'm going to play the tokens deck by Midnight Memory. A Cruel, Beautiful World. So that's what we're going to do. Sorry, Obzen. It was a close one. Hard to pick. Cruel, Beautiful World. Get that loaded up for week 5 here. 59 cards. What are we missing? Let's fix our lands first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planes. Scoured Barrens, Evolving Wilds, fine. Are there 59 cards in the list? 14, 23, 22. 25. Yes, there are 59 cards in here. Well, that's interesting. So if we come over here, we should be able to look at the comments. 14, 23, 22. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yes, we are missing a card. What should we add, guys? Let's just add another triplicate spirits. Yes? No? No? Yes? Beckon Apparition, Revoke, Duress, Tragic Slip. We'll add the second Tragic Slip. That way, if we need it, we can have 4. It doesn't mess up. Having 2 triplicate spirits in your starting hand's pretty awful. So I don't have some cards. What do I not have? Oh, Seller of Songbirds and Kytheon's Tactics. Alright, well, we'll get those. Okay. The following week, Tron, right? So Artificial Sweetener by Ice Pick 1 for this week. Very few submissions, but I do like his list. Let us do this, that. Oh. And he does have the Circles of Protection in there. It's kind of a problem. Week 6. Artificial Sweetener. Ice Pick 23. Right? It's not Ice Pick 22. Alright. Import. Also 59 cards. That's weird. 2, 3, 4 planes. Mine, Power Plant, Tower. That's right. Darn it. Get out of there. I have this one tower which I haven't brought myself to get rid of. But it doesn't match. Also, 59 cards. 2010, no. So where is the issue here? We got the 20 land. Yeah, it's so hard to see here. 2 Arcbound Stingers, 4 Wellsprings, 4 Remember, 3 Thermal Navigators. 3 Whisper, 4 Whisper Silk Cloaks. Well, I wonder why one got cut off. Did I do that? Okay. I don't have any of those. But that's what we need, is another Whisper Silk Cloak. So we will grab that. And we got some other cards to get. Surprisingly, missing a bunch of cards for these lists. Okay, so we get to pick between green, red, Tron. It's a Tron ramp list that's relying a lot on Crusher. I can't get them back. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, we're gonna do Tron Rebels for sure by Schnuffles. Okay. Rebeltron. There we go. Week 6 Rebeltron. We don't have enough room to write that whole Urza's rebellious teenage phase in there. So Rebeltron, it will be okay, this one brought all the cards over properly. Plains 2, 3, 4. Okay. Bojuka Bog, Mine Power Plant. Stupid tower. There we go. And look, I have all the cards for this list. That's exciting. Okie doke. 2 to go. Week 7 combo lists. Blue White Manifest 1. Blue White Manifest by Honk Bonkington was the winner this week, so I'll get that one sleeved up here. Week 7 Blue White Manifest. Honk Bonkington. There you go. Import you. Blue white, huh? Okay. Basic land plains. 3 of you. Our islands are fine. Evolving Wilds, Terramorphics, and Tranquils. We'll need some Hand of Emeralds. Otherwise, looking okay. Against Blue White Manifest, which is all in on those guys, we can either do Morsel Hoarder or the Helix combo. Pretty interesting. We're looking at 20 land for this one. We've got some Dispels, some Hydroblasts, some Vapor Snags, and some Blessings. I've played this list before. It works pretty well. Otherwise, over here we do have some ramp. Search, protect, ramp, arrows, lands. Gosh. Commune with the Gods is pretty nice here, but you only get 1. It's a little rough. Alright, we're going to do the Elusive Helix combo by Han Solo. I've played this one a little bit more. So as much as I like the Morsel Hoarder combo, it doesn't have quite as much redundancy. Note that I'm not going by the decks that got the second most amount of votes. I just get to pick. So, oops. Week 7. What did he call this? What are we calling this? Elusive Helix. Okay. Helix by Han Solo. Here, Han Solo. Let's get that going here. Oh, wrong one. Well, let's try that again. It's a very blue list, this Helix combo. It's kind of a Tezzeret-y list, but blue's fine. Sandbars, Citadels, Islands, Seats. Yeah, I got all these cards because I've played this list more or less. So that gives me a slight advantage. Alright, and last week was our toolbox. And we get Tortured Transmuter here by Roberto. Which is a nice big long list of stuff. Oh. Look at that. Okay. Week 8. Tortured Transmuter R Remedio. Save. Let's get that all set up here. Who's transmuting? Koth? It could be Nicole Bullis. Haha. There's no plains here. There are some swamps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 swamps. Vault, Seat, Islands, Wilds, that Bajuka Bog. Missing the Bouncer. Okay. And for our choice, we can do Fierce Empath. Stirrings, Crop Rotation, Expedition Map, Reap and Sow, Serrated Arrows. Another Urza list, getting plenty of big dudes. Yeah, Aurochs Herd, Fangren Marauder. It's pretty good. An Empath Morsel Hoarder list I still think would be interesting. With our other choice, 5-color Trixie Transmutations by Schnuffles. Wow. Alright, we gotta do this one. These decks actually tied. So I'd feel bad if I did not at least play this list by Schnuffles, and I have to say I do like the list, so... he was just one vote away from winning. If we'd gotten one more vote, there would not have been a tie, but in the tie I chose Roberto's because he submitted lists like every week, and I did appreciate that. Trixie Transmute Schnuffles. Alright, so we got 2 lists by Schnuffles, a couple lists by Hell to Pay. Alright, what do we need? We need a Rupture Spire. Interesting. Alright, I got all the snow-covered lands. It's nice they don't mess up. Terramorphics, that Vengraphs, these guys, those things. I just need that Rupture Spire, and I don't have one. I mean, I could put in... add 1 mana of any color. Instead of getting it, I could use a functional reprint. Yeah, none of these guys. Not you. Where is the one that works? Yeah. Transguild Promenade works just fine. Rupture Spire enters it. When it enters the battlefield, sack unless you pay 1. Add 1 mana of any color. Enters. Alright. So we're just going to do that. Plunk. Because that is the same card. I don't think it matters too much. Okay, so we've got our list built. I'm going to go and fix some of these here. And then I'll get started playing some of the winners to see how they do and try and get in touch with Dan and schedule those lists. So keep an eye out. You'll see the matches come up on the YouTube channel, both for my matches playing with the winning lists in the Just for Fun room, as well as my grudge matches versus Dan. But we've got these lists set up, and let me know which list you think is going to win this whole thing. I'd be curious to hear what you guys think. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Thanks for watching. I'm Bava. Don't forget to check out our great articles and events at magicgatheringstrat.com. Feel free to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, and check us out at twitch.tv/magicgatheringstrat. Thank you to Card Hoarder for their support, and super thanks to our patrons. Check out our great patron rewards and consider supporting us at patreon.com/magicgatheringstrat. Catch you later.